Every year I come out, work hard, do something different just to show them that, hey, Dominique is more than just a scorer. He's more than just a guy who runs up, down, dunks. He does it all.
Dominique was the man, and then Michael Jordan comes around and he gets all the publicity.
Jordan against Wilkins.
I enjoy competing against Dominique because he's going to do something that everybody loves to do. That's the dunk. And the dunk is something that inspires everybody. And it certainly inspires me when I'm playing against him.
Dominique, he's got the dunk.
An unmistakable view of the Windy City and a lot of anticipation in the air. Welcome, everyone, to Chicago. This is Kevin Harlan along with me, Clark Kellogg. We've got David Aldridge joining us from the sideline as we get set to watch the Atlanta Hawks go up against the Chicago Bulls. Clark, this should be a beauty.
You know, each of these teams, Kevin, has a guy who is in the running for the league lead in scoring. I'm, of course, talking about two guys that don't need introduction, Michael Jordan and Dominique Wilkins. It's going to be a lot of fun watching these guys try to one-up each other offensively.
And Clark, beyond just Jordan and Wilkins, plenty of other talented scorers on each of these teams as well.
Kevin, you make a very good point. I mean, these are two impressive high-octane lineups, which I think could result in this score really getting run up in a hurry.
This should be one to remember. And out there for Atlanta, Spud Webb at the point with Doc Rivers at the 2. At the forward positions, Dominique Wilkins and Moses Malone. John Koncak will be at center. And starting things off for the Bulls, it's John Paxson at point guard with Michael Jordan also at the guard. Then Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant at the 3 and 4. The veteran, Bill Cartwright in the middle.
Expectations are high for Jordan and Wilkins in this one. They're both exceptional scoring threats, and I know their teams are expecting each of them to be the difference makers out there as they try to get the W.
Now, here is Webb. Wilkins, the pass to Koncak. To the left side wing. Here's the screen. Rockets hits. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. You know, often, Clark, it's the team's respective leader who sets the tone for their whole squad.
You are correct, partner. So if Jordan or Wilkins can manage to get off to a hot start, that could spread to the other guys and get their whole team rolling early.
That's a good point. Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan. Michael's game goes to an even higher level when Atlanta enters this building. It's a rivalry that Jordan welcomes each and every time. You know, Clark, in some ways, this game could come down to either Jordan's or Wilkins. And who scores the most? Outperforming the other could seal the game for their team.
And, Kevin, that's exactly what we'll be keeping a close eye on. Which one is leading in the point column? Because I agree.
Thanks, guys. We know that Dominique and Jordan scoring will probably be the big story of the night. But there's a lot more to these guys' games that could affect the outcome. With Wilkins, we've seen a new focus from him on improving his rebounding. And as always, Jordan's defense can be just as impactful as his offense. Guys, back to you.
You know, David, that's an interesting point, and I think you're right. It's not just Clark about scoring tonight. It's got to be a multifaceted game. Wouldn't you agree?
I certainly would, Kevin. Limiting your opponent's touches and disrupting their shot attempts and their offensive flow, I think could be the real name of the game in this one. You just can't get it done with offense alone.
I know Jordan takes pride in his defense. We'll see if that's true tonight.
Yep, we'll keep an eye on that.
The number one objective, Clark, of this Bulls defense has to be limiting Dominique Wilkins' looks.
I think Chicago proving they can handle teams like these Hawks could be a really good sign for them as they look to become a more dominant and consistent force in this league.
Chalk up 2 there.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, these teams are focused on the game at hand. That's pretty obvious, but this is a very interesting time for the NBA. A lot of new talent and a new landscape.
A lot of growing indeed. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed. Outside Wilkins. They get a hand on it. And now here's Jordan pushing it up and no.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah! You can always count on Jordan to crank it up a little bit here at home and give these Bulls fans a game worth watching.
Pass to Malone. Lays it up off the glass. Malone's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Malone owns the paint area of the floor. Nobody coming in there messing with him.
Here's Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly, he got it, no doubt.
Oh, and there's the... Clark, he just rocked the rim!
Insanity on display right there. Wow! Woo. Boy, nice setup with the pass, and Wilkins bounces up knowing just what to do with it.
They've got Grant. John Paxson is out there with Jordan. Then there's Pippen. And it's Cartwright in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter.
I think they've done a solid job, quite honestly. I mean, they've taken away the easy looks for him, and they're making him work for every shot. Kevin, that's really all you want to do against a great scorer like Wilkins.
Yeah, make him work for every bucket. That's a good point. Here's Webb, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Malone down low. He's against Cartwright. Malone gets the bucket. Here's Jordan. Grant. It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 14.
That's where Grant is most active, that offensive glass. Does a nice job using his body to get the position he needs.
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
The defensive ability of the Hawks and Bulls only become more important. You got to limit your opponents down the stretch, and both of these teams have the ability to do that.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Dominique Wilkins out there with Moses Malone. And it's Rivers, and it's Webb, and it's Conca in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Rivers after the made shot from Scottie Pippen. Pass to Concac. Oh, my, what a play. Boom, he jams it straight down. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And Wilkins slams it in. Dominique raising the intensity with that one. This matchup with the Bulls brings out his absolute best. Pippen for 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Clark, do you think that gives the Hawks an advantage?
I think it could, Kevin. I mean, Coach Fratello will have an easier time seeing.
Kicks it out to Jordan. Drops in the tray. Jordan's got 35 in the game.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
A nice shot by Jordan.
3-pointers, clearly the difference for them here in the second half.
The Hawks trail by 14. Now, here is Tony. Pass to Wilkins. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back right after this. Rivers with it. Now guarded by Jordan.
Well, you can hear the Chicago fans booing, but take a look at Wilkins. He is loving that reaction to his throwdown.
To the right side. All sorts of time. It's Chicago with another bucket.
On the floor to shoot. That's what Craig Hodges does. No hesitation there.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Wilkins up top. He's defended by Jordan. Rivers passes to Malone. Malone is doubled. And it's blocked.
Imposing his will on defense. Purdue's teammates love when he makes hustle plays like that.
The Bulls leading by 12.
You know, something I like about both of these teams, the Bulls and the Hawks, is the experience they have, the range of experience. I mean, you've got younger guys like John Concac and Horace Grant, and then you've got the seasoned veterans like Moses and Bill Cartwright.
We're 2.5 minutes into it. Clark, I've always wondered how valuable you think it is for younger players to get a chance to play alongside more experienced players.
Kevin, I think it's crucial and absolutely vital. Older guys have a way of being able to teach a young star so much about patience and which battles you fight and which ones you let go and how you carry yourself as a pro and all of the nuances of playing in the NBA. Good veterans can help young players set the tone for the rest of their careers.
That's a great answer. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
John Paxson, he's checked in for Chicago. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now Webb. Pass to Rivers. 6 to shoot. Here's Conkamp. Powered down with both hands. 1:42 left in the game. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
From any spot on the floor, including in tight, Pippen can hurt you.
Now here's Wilkins. Inside, here's Conkamp, and he dunks it down.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Paxson kicks to Pippen. 1:06 left to play in the final quarter. Grant surveying the D. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jordan. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Jordan's got 42 in the game.
Not coasting to victory. They're running through the tape. Run through that finish line.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. So it's Atlanta now. 9-point game. Rivers passes to Wilkins. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Boy, so far Wilkins has just been going off, finding plenty of ways to outwork the defense and get his points.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
2 points here, Clark. Could be the only cushion they need.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league, though. They appear to have vice-gripped this one, especially with the clock melting away.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're down by 8. There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's classic Moses Malone right there, fighting for the rebound and then going up strong to put it back in.
Oh, Jordan taking flight, and the dunk by Jordan.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Wilkins slams it in.
Excellent lines of communication there.
How about that, Clark? The pass, the catch, totally in rhythm.
Beautiful.
And so Jordan will bring it out for Chicago. At one point, they led by 16. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think? There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tony for 3. It's not going to go for him. Here's Jordan. High post, Pippen. Going inside, can't get it to fall. And the Chicago Bulls, Clark, managed to pull out the win here tonight with Michael Jordan delivering a terrific performance to overcome Wilkins and these Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, Kevin, able to beat Dominique's offensive talents once again. Always special, though, to watch these two go at it head-to-head. MJ got the better of Dominique this time.
You don't double Michael, it's suicide. He will kill you. So, matter of fact, might even triple him.
In a season where just about everything has gone his way, Nique's appearance at the '91 All-Star Game in Charlotte will be remembered for the dunk that never was.